I fought the hardest road, I've beat the toughest guys, and I am next. It's the biggest fight you can make in the welterweight.
Ian Gary has once again called out Islam Makhachev, not only mocking him but also boldly claiming he can take his pound-for-pound throne. Showing complete confidence, Gary says he will defeat Makhachev and portray the win as a victory over the world's current top pound-for-pound fighter. He believes that winning the world title against Islam would leave no room for excuses and would permanently end any debate about his rightful place at the very top of the sport.
Не знаю, но мне в январе предлагали. В январе это, я думаю, невозможная дата, потому что я был 3 месяца в кемпе, и мне позвонили в декабре, получается, да, будешь драться в январе. Я сказал, я уже опаздываю, мне надо выезжать на кемп, если я дерусь в январе. И я сказал, в январе я точно не буду драться. Я думаю, уже точно после Рамадана, где-то апрель, май, июнь, любых датах. Если захотят поставить на Белый дом, то подожду, если нет, то можно подраться пораньше.
А против кого, кстати, предлагали в январе? Это же тот турнир?
Мне не сказали имя, но я думаю, против Марена, если честно, я думаю так. Но мне имя не сказали, просто спросили, будешь драться в январе или нет.
То есть не Камару Усман, все?
Я думаю, нет. Ну, мои предположения, я точно не знаю, и менеджер тоже не знает.
The hardest road, I've beat the toughest guys, and I am next. It's the biggest fight you can make in the welterweight division. You've got the current champion, the pound-for-pound #1 in the world, in Islam Makhachev. You've got the most polarizing welterweight in the division, a guy who keeps winning in Islam Makhachev. These two guys alone can sell the fight and put on this massive fight. But then you've got this bigger picture behind the scenes, which is the lineage of legacy and greatness. You've got Khabib and Conor, Dagestan and Ireland. It's now come down the next generation. Islam.
Former division, the welterweight division, they have a new champion, Islam Makhachev, who moved up from 155 to now 170. He beat JDM. What do you make of him now as the welterweight champion?
Yeah, so he beat JDM, and then JDM beat Bilal before that, so it's kind of been a little bit of a musical chairs at 170. I think Shavkat's a really interesting opponent, but he's been out forever. Ian Gary looked pretty good, so I think you probably throw him in there, but I think Makhachev's a favorite until someone proves otherwise.
Well, right now it looks like could Kamaru Usman get a shot at Islam next? Do you think he's deserving?
Listen, I know I've had issues with him, so I don't want this to sound biased, but I really don't. I mean, he obviously was a champion for a long time, but it's been a little bit, and he's had a few losses more recently. The welterweight belt has changed hands a whole bunch of times, right? He lost to Leon lost to Bilal lost to JDM lost to, so it's not like he lost to the last guy and now he's getting a rematch or something. So I feel like the newer guys at welterweight have done enough to justify title shots for themselves, and I don't like it. And I know the favorites card gets played sometimes in MMA and with Dana, and Patty gets a title shot and maybe he doesn't totally deserve it. I like to see when the guys earn it, and I don't love Ian Gary, but I really think he has earned it. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see how those younger guys do it.
You have Ilya in your mind for a while now. He's been the champ since June. So how you picture that fight? How to fight someone like Ilya, who's shown like he has a lot of power, really good boxing. How to approach a fight against Ilya?
Yeah, really, I trust my A to B is what I have to trust in. I have to trust in my intuition. I have to trust in my ability to judge distance and time, and and just be there. This sport is so crazy. Anything can happen. There's a reason why we're all on the edge of our seats every fight, because anything can happen at any moment. And so again, it comes down to not making mistakes against a guy like that. Not eating his right hand, not walking into his right hand. His left hook is his 2-3 is one of the best combinations I've seen in this sport. And so it's a beautiful challenge. And I love how scared I'm
gonna be.
Islam Makhachev is gonna fight potentially Usman. I like that fight. That's somebody he could wrestle back into Makhachev. That's somebody that I know personally could wrestle back into Makhachev. That's his forte. That's what Usman started with. It's his grappling background, and Usman's no pushover in the wrestling. I think he's better on the feet. I think he's bigger, he's longer, he's stronger, he has more experience fighting long fights on his feet as well and using his defensive wrestling, like he did with rat-faced Kobe's bitch ass, you know, or how he did with the other nut freaking Chasma, whatever his name is. You know, he's very good at fighting those guys. I actually thought he beat the 185-pound champion currently, Chasma, on like a 11-day notice. He just got out of the couch from eating whatever the he was eating, got on a flight, went over there and beat him 2 out of 3.
Ну, я собираюсь в следующем году вернуться, кого-то выиграть, хрустнуть кого-то, может быть, кого-то до топ-15, потом топ-15 кого-то. И с Пейджем реванш хочу обязательно, я хочу публику, вот это, то, что там я не смог реализовать свои возможности, ничего не показал, по сути, потому что ничего я не мог показать, потому что здоровье было не подвластно. Я понимаю, почему Арману не дали пояс, потому что UFC новые спонсора, Paramount Pictures, и для них нужен западный зритель, западные фанаты, потому что Гейджи это большой ветеран этого спорта, имеющий большой бэкграунд в этом спорте, ММА, и также он американец. Его любит та публика, у него большая фанатская база. Также Пимблет, это англичанин, как я знаю. Я его, правда, боев не видел, но он тоже на хорошем хайпе идет. И довольно-таки интересный поединок. И Арману давали шанс, и то, что он им не воспользовался, это сыграло плохую шутку.
Боролся ты со средним весом, ты чувствовал вот физическую силу средневеса?
Да, конечно, это чуть чувствуется рост. Даже на корпусе первый, когда я на корпус хотел я его кинуть, накрылся, потому что чуть непривычно было. Со своим весом я всех бросаю сразу, а тут накрылся и понял, что чуть-чуть надо менять здесь планку.
Повторная схватка нужна, Шары, по другим правилам?
Да, почему нет? Хороший хайп. Мы делаем хайп, люди радуются. В медиа тоже шума такого набрали, как...
There's going to be no excuses from anyone on the planet. When I beat him, I have beaten the greatest pound-for-pound fighter on the planet right now. Your excuses are all finished. There's none. Don't look for them. Don't pick on them. I'll beat the #1 pound-for-pound on the planet. I'll beat a champion of the world. And then we can start the aggressive.
It's not small world.
No, he's a big dude.
You're like,
There's no excuses, none whatsoever. When I beat Islam Makhachev and I win the world title, there will be no excuses from anyone, anywhere on the planet. End of, done. They all look for something. They all want that claim of, oh, you know, it was this, it was that. No, it couldn't have been you. It couldn't have been. That Ian's just better than you.
Headlined by Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. Who do you favor in that fight?
Man, I gotta go with Gaethje. I feel like he's the one that is more like enjoys like a knockdown drag out more than the other guy. Not that Paddy Pimblett doesn't love to fight. It's just Gaethje loves to like actually get down and throw fist for fist. And he's also got the Division I wrestling to kind of negate some of the biggest skill sets of Paddy. Paddy's like a very dominant grappler when it comes to submissions and being, you know, aggressive with that. I think Gaethje has the tools to keep it where he wants it. And I think that's...
The last time you won that interim belt, you threw it on the ground in the cage, says it wasn't the priority for you. Do you have different feelings towards it this time and what it could mean at this point in your career?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that it wasn't a priority. It was that I knew Khabib was next. And if I was going to sit there and think that I was any kind of champion with that belt, with Khabib being next, I think I was, you know, going to be foolish. I needed that mindset to prepare for that fight, and he beat me. And but ultimately, like I said, this gets us paid as a champion, and it definitely gives me the chance to fight Ilya. I want to fight Ilya. I want to play spoiler just like I did in Khabib and Tony. I'm going to f this up for everybody, and there's going to be no Paddy and Ilya. I'm going to do the same thing I did for that fight, and then I'm going to fight Ilya on the White House card if he's ready to fight again. See when he's ready.
Phenomenal. So he sticks to a southpaw stance. He looked far cleaner on the feet against Jack this fight, and I was very impressed by that. His calmness and his composure on the feet was elite compared to what I've seen. However, there are still holds that you can see. If you watch that fight and you focus on the striking, there's obvious gaps that I will absolutely take advantage of. But when he grabs a hold of your leg, he's the best in the world. He's technically beautiful with his wrestling. He's smart. He's intelligent. He doesn't do silly things or make mistakes. He does the right thing every time. And he's a dangerous submission threat. Care for any of that. I'm so intelligent. I'm so smart on the feet. I'm so elusive. I'm long. I'm tall. I'm rangy. I'm undefeated against southpaws. So when we face off, he's got to get to my leg. And he's got to be able to catch me when I'm longer and taller than anyone he's ever faced before. But also, I'm just wickedly fast. And he's never seen anyone as fast as me. He can pull in bantamweights, and they're never going to be as fast as me. I'm the fastest in the world, and that's my specialty. I'm just, until they stand in front of me, they think they can do something, and then their head starts snapping back, and they don't.
That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more amazing MMA content.